Were converted into Christianity in 313. They chose the made this religion as official religion by the Constantius IV. Okay. And then in 375, the Romans were divided with the pressure of hunters coming from the east. And then the West Romans, some of the Romans moved to Italy, and they were established the Roman Empire again. Also, the some of the Romans stayed in Constantinople. And after that division, in the past, all the highest king, in order to have all the power in their hand, they were highest judge, highest commander, highest priest. And also, if you take the people, if you want the people to follow you, you also have to take some religious power as well. And then, this was one of the reasons for the division. The East Roman became the Catholic, became the center of Catholic Christians in the world. And East Roman became the Byzantine, became the center of Orthodox Christians in the world. Okay, it is still, the Istanbul, for Istanbul the center for the Greek Orthodox people in the world. Okay, and afterwards, after that division, we see all the churches in this area. They were all, constructed. They were all built or carved in the style of Greek Orthodox style. We never have any Catholic churches here, even though we have thousands and thousands of churches. All of them are Greek Orthodox churches. In these Greek Orthodox churches, we always have three apses. This kind of places are called as an apsis. Okay, we have one apsis in the middle. On either side, two more smaller apses. This is the way how they built it. Okay, in this area, we will also see two kinds of frescoes. About the frescoes, the first fresco is plaster. Plaster uses more smooth surface, and you can use the paint your frescoes here. And by using natural dyes like indigo, like walnut shell, like onion skin or some cochineal, all natural stuff by using, they paint their frescoes. Okay. Also, these are very well made frescoes, very good quality. All of them are almost 1,000 years old. And this is St. Theodore. We see over here St. Theodore and St. George. These are two hero soldiers here. Those in
이게係你嗰啲墳墓埋啲人。呢個另一個 church 啦。
Let's go now. Let's see the frescoes. Mine are actually. The names are not original names. Okay. They were all given by the other people. For this church, for example, when the first person, maybe they were art historian or they were archaeologists, I don't know. When they moved inside and they looked up and they saw the angel Gabriel. You see, and he is holding a round thing in his hand. And they thought that this is an apple, and they said, let's call this church the Apple Church. Okay, that's the reason. Actually, it has got nothing to do, with the apple. Do you know the story of Noah's Ark? Noah's Ark. When Jesus was crucified on his cross, he was a messenger, he was the prophet as well, and he was tortured by two Roman soldiers, you see, on either side. And at that time, it's also written in the Bible too, the angel Gabriel comes with earth in his hand, symbolizing. And he asked him, if you want, I can turn the world upside down. And the people will kill, by this event. And he says, do not do this because the people don't know what they are doing. They are not aware of this. They will also believe in God, someday, even though I die. I will sacrifice myself, as you know the story. And then afterwards, he flies back. It is symbolizing the world. Okay, it is symbolizing the world. And over here, you see there is one of his favorite students, St. John. And on the left, Virgin Mary, his mother, and their cousin Elizabeth, and behind her their friends and relatives as well, Maria Magdalena. And at this time, Jesus calls St. John and he says, this is your mother. He shows to Virgin Mary. And he calls Virgin Mary and he says, this is your son. After being crucified, Jerusalem becomes really dangerous because of Roman soldiers. She has lived up to the end of her life in the Ephesus. Also, even though now they say her tomb is in On the left you see Virgin Mary. Also we always see him, we always see the Jesus on the main dam. You see like a plate put upside down. We always see him on this plate because this is the highest one, highest place close to the God as well, to the sky. You also see lots of graffitis, which were done here. Both inside, they felt that they are all followed by the ISIS, by the people. They didn't feel comfortable. Okay, and also we believe in magic in Islam, in Turkey. And then they were first scratching the ISIS. It was the way to kill them. Okay, by this way they were cleaning the frescoes. And when they had time, they also they were scratching all the bodies as well. They were scratching all the rest too. But after 1960s, 70s, and the local people saw that some foreigners are coming here. And then you stay at the hotel, you get the restaurant, and you leave some money here. The tourism became a kind of industry because they were doing nothing apart from the farming. And also government wakes up, and they make a national park here. They put someone in front of the church. They put some fences around it, and after that period, it became a national park, And there were some clever people, and they just found a kind of solution. They just closed all that. Barbara was the daughter of the king. She has lived in 300 AD in Nicomedia. Nicomedia is a town very close to Istanbul. It's called Izmir today. Okay. She just sacrificed herself. She just sacrificed herself to God, and she made also adoration, also helped the church. Also she became a nun. Okay, she's a very important person as well for the Byzantine Christians. You see, this is we have lots of symbols here. This church, was decorated between the period during that iconoclastic controversy. At that time, the monks were not unholy spirit. You see, and on the main dam, you can see Jesus. Jesus is always symbolized with the cross. Okay, with the cross. And in this small dam, two of them are symbolizing one angel. You see, we have four main angels as well. On the corners, those triangulars, these are for riders of the gospel again. On the corners, you can see. And in this small dam, for the apsis, you see the image of Ascension. You see Ascension when Jesus was crucified. He was taken into the sky, up the sky in 40 days. And the four of them are symbolizing one angel. He's right in the middle. They took him into sky in 40 days as well. In this main apsis, you see Jesus, the Pantocrator. He is holding the Old Testament on the left hand side, and it does symbol with the right hand. Here they are. And over here, Virgin Mary, she is holding the infant Jesus. Next to her, her cousin Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Okay. You see, it's very simple. Greek style cross. This is Greek style cross. Have you noticed all the churches are carved in small size?
睇完兩間 church， 而家繼續向前行。呢度好大啊！呢、個孤龍面嘅露天博物館。呢度佢哋嘅廚房啊，或者其他啲用途嘅地方。
Storage room, they kept their food and they cooked here and they ate in the next room. Okay, next room is dining room. Storage room, kitchen and dining room. Okay, you see this is called tandoor. I mean you might have heard of this tandoori kebab, tandoori fish, tandoori chicken, tandoori many things. Tandoori. And it is still being used in the eastern part of the Turkey. Also in India, they are using the same stuff as well. You know how it works? They do make fire, or they do carry the fire, and they replace those clay pots, potteries. And then they cover it. And through that channel, it gets air. The air keeps the fire alive. And after 2 hours or 3 hours, it cooks delicious. It was the way. All the smoke was coming from this. So 5 minutes, first time, 5 minutes, everyone's around. We have many events, these are all from Bible. If you look at here, you'll see nativity. You know, because at that time a Jewish festival was going on, all the places were full, and they had to stay in a stable. At that night, Virgin Mary gives birth to Jesus. You see, she is depicted, you know, laying there, and two babies over here. Two ladies are washing him. Start the baptism. On the left hand side, if you look at Joseph, he's looking to be very surprised. He's trying to figure it out. On the right hand side, you can see the adoration of three Magi. If you move a little bit to this side, you can see more clearly. You know, when Jesus was born in the stable, a star rises in the east. And we are not really sure whether they were kings or not. We call them as a king because of their clothing. Okay, and they follow the star. They first come to King Herod. King Herod was, you know, the emperor of that time, of the area, and he gets very angry because he had already been told by his scholars that the prophet is going to come and he will take the power. He just takes them out. They follow the star. They find his table and they do worship him and other prophets. You see, again, the same Moses and Isaac, and the subject of the conversation was the death of Jesus, which is going to take place in Jerusalem. Okay, he tells them. And over here, and on the corners, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 writers of the gospel as well. And you see crucifixion to lie, you know, in front of him. Even nowadays, we lay red carpets. They didn't have red carpet. They just took their, you know, clothes. They just, you know, put them in front of him. On the right hand side, if you look at it, if you move a little bit to the right, you see on the right hand side, this is the betrayal of Judas. You know, Judas was one of the disciples as well, and while he's during the Last Supper, he tells, you know, to his disciple that one of you is going to let a soldier, you know, he gets some money from the Roman commanders. And then he tells, you know, to the soldier that, you know, the person who I'm going to kiss is going to be Jesus. And he kisses him, and, you know, they capture him as well. You know, he has died, you know, his mother goes to Jesus, and she will of him. And, you know, he goes to the cave where he was buried. He just, you know, calls 3 times. The sky says, Lazarus, come out, Lazarus, come out, Lazarus, come out. And he stands and starts to walk. Okay, it's just one of those miracles. If you look at Abraham, his community didn't believe in him, and he was, you know, terrible. The community was terrible, and 3 angels were sent by God to destroy the community. They first, you know, stopped by, you know, Abraham, and he offers, you know, offers a meal to them in order to change their minds. Okay, in order, you know, not to destroy their community, not to his community. So Adam and Eve, also because it's the beginning of life as well, you know, they were sinful to he rescues them from the hell, stepping on the devil. If you look at his feet, you will see he's stepping on the evil as well. On the right hand side again, Constantinus.